you hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? How are you? We finally did it.
Oh, good. Finally.
I'm sorry.
Are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm at home, but I'm good. I'm lucky because I have a garden, so I can see my garden.
I've seen on your on all of your Instagram stories and stuff where you've got like your dog, the garden, and I saw yesterday the barbecue.
Yeah. Well, otherwise I would be dead right now. Yeah, completely.
I feel like you know when you get you know, I'm sure you get the same in Italy with on the TV these cooking programs and like how to cook. That's what I feel like your life is.
Yeah.
Like every time I see fresh pasta.
But I think every Italian now is just cooking. When you go to the supermarket, you can't find like the power to make bread. I don't know how to say it. The one to levitate it. The power. You can't find it.
Oh, like the baking powder.
The baking power, yeah.
Oh, because
everybody wants to bake.
Well, in the UK, one of the first things to go from all of the shops was pasta.
Oh.
So I think that's our Italian heritage.
Yeah. The first day, everybody ran to the supermarket to buy everything.
Yeah, straight away. Yeah, and has it gone back to normal now with the supermarkets? Is it like the shelves are full again?
Yeah. They are full. Not all of them. For example, sometimes fruit is missing.
Yeah.
But in general, yes, now we have everything.
So whereabouts do you live in Italy again?
I live in Cremona. It's near Milano, 1 hour far from Milano.
So was
is the worst city in terms of coronavirus here in Italy.
Wow. Was it one of the first places to be on lockdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I was messaging you and you were like, it's really bad now. Because do you remember when I sent you a message how long ago, like 2 months, saying, do you think it'll be okay for me to come on my holiday to Italy? And you were like,
Yeah, I said, probably it will be okay. No. Moreover, I live near the hospital. And the first 2 weeks was really crazy because I couldn't sleep at night because I heard all the ambulances going. It was terrible. It is still terrible sometimes.
So what has everybody done? So is everybody still off work? Is it that some people are working if they can and then everybody else is working from home?
If we can, we have for law to work at home. So like smart working.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, for example, my father has to work because he fixes telephones and internet lines. So he has to go to the clients now.
Well, that's really important, isn't it now? We need internet and we need phone.
Yeah. But he always has to check that the person inside the building doesn't have the virus before going inside.
Yeah, but how does he check?
He can decide to not do that.
How does he know?
Hey, he asks.
And they say, no, no, I'm okay.
The first week, it was terrible. Oh, the first day when everything started, I got sick. I had a fever. It was like I was 7 years without getting sick. It was terrible. My mother, it was Saturday, they called the hospital because I was in bed. I was almost died and said, oh my God.
Did you have it?
I don't know. Because at first time, they asked my father, is she still alive? She's okay. She can breathe. Okay, so just wait.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So was anybody else in the family?
What?
Was anybody else in the family ill?
No, just me.
Oh, wow.
So maybe I've done it, but I'm still alive. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they say once you've had it already, then your immune system is better,
but
so you don't.
I think that most of the people have done it, but didn't do the test.
No. But have you been shopping? Have you been going to the shop?
No. Just to the supermarket twice. I went twice, but it is terrible because you have to wait in line. They try the temperature. It's really boring. So I say to my
it's they actually take the temperature in
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Before yeah,
We
before
don't do
going
that.
inside, yeah.
We just do queuing up in the lines with like
Yeah.
circles on the floor. You have to stand here, move up, move up, and then there's
Yeah.
no way of testing. No, there's no testing in.
There is no testing. No. Here in Italy, some supermarkets, not all of them, but the main ones, yeah.
And do they have the big plastic screens over the people on the till?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we do as well.
They want to do it also in the restaurant. Well, I don't know. You go with Chloe to the restaurant, but you have the plexiglass in front of you, between you. It is terrible.
Like in
Try
between.
to imagine. Yeah,
Well,
in between you.
I think in I think
The lucky one is the one with the bottle of wine.
yeah, like this.
Yeah.
In China, I saw that they were doing the same with the glass, but in school. So the
Yeah,
children
I
have
saw it. I saw the picture.
I saw that the public transport and the trains are still running okay in Italy as well. I saw a video on the news where they were like testing. They weren't testing people, but they were handing out masks to people in the train.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
good. We don't have any.
Yeah, the first month was terrible because, for example, in Milan, they reduced the number of courses, for example, of the underground, but it was bad because this way all the people went all together in the same courses. So it was full of people, in particular in the morning, where still some shops were open.
Yeah, and what's it been like for so in where we are, we have every Thursday night we all go to our front doors and clap.
Okay.
Everybody claps for the NHS, you know, for the
Yeah.
nurses.
Also here they organize this kind of things.
Do they do it? Do they do? Is it every week or is it like
Well,
whenever?
sometimes at the beginning, every week,
Every
probably
week.
every day,
Yeah.
but now just sometimes.
Yeah, we do it every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Everybody goes out with pans. Hey! But I think that
Yeah.
after a while, people might stop that.
Yeah, from this point of view, Italian people surprise me because they have been really close to each other. There is a lot of solidarity in general here in Italy.
That's good.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that it's a really awful situation, but I think
yeah,
that it's brought people together, and that's what I hope will continue.
yeah,
And that people will also. It's good for people to just stop and to think for a little bit.
yeah. This was the biggest problem for me because when I'm at home and I don't know what to do or I'm getting bored, I start thinking about everything. And this is bad for me. This is my end. I had a big crisis because of my job, and I still have it a little bit because staying at home made me understand what does it mean to have time for myself. And when I go to work, I have like 3 hours or 4 of just travel. I think that it made me think a
Value
lot
it.
about what
Yeah,
I want to do after that, of course.
I'm exactly the same. So it's made you like look at your time and what you're spending your time on. Yeah, I'm exactly the same because I get buses, trains, trams all the time. I'm going to different people's meetings and spending my time. And then I think, do I need to do that?
Yeah. This is exactly what I thought.
Yeah, and you have lots of friends. You've traveled to different places in the past, and you have friends in different places. How are all of they? How are they doing? Because where have you've been to a few different countries now, haven't you?
Yeah. But I talked to a lot of them because most of them asked me if I was okay because they knew the situation in Italy. For example, also in Spain, a friend of mine told me that the situation is very difficult. It's getting worse and worse now. But in other countries, they are thinking more, for example, to Italy, that the situation is bad in Italy. Now also in the US is very bad, but they're not so affected. Also because I am honest, at the beginning, everybody said, well, it's just a Chinese problem. Nobody would have thought it. That it's crazy. So probably the other countries saw the situation in Italy. I was getting in Italy, and so maybe they started before the situation became too bad.
How do you think how do you think the government and stuff reacted? Did they react good in Italy, or?
Yeah, I think they are reacting good. Yes, they did the right choice until now. Then we will see. Yeah,
What's the
now the most important problem for Italian men is football.
Stay in England.
Oh my! All the sports are closed.
Yeah.
Said for this year is over. No, the football said we have to finish the championship. Yeah, they want to do it.
But with an audience, with a crowd.
I don't think so.
This is what they were saying. 2 meters apart.
my father in these 2 months saw like 4 times, I think, the final match between Italy and Germany of the Mondial Championship in 2006. Because now there is nothing in the country to watch the same football matches. It is terrible.
What's been the most surprising thing for you with all of this?
I think that how Italian reacted, because I thought that it would have been more difficult for Italians to stay at home and to respect these kind of rules, because the Italians love to go outside to meet friends and things like that. But I think that everybody got great ideas to spend their time at home, not to get too bored.
But thank you very much for popping up.
Thank you too, Josh. We can do it whenever you want.
Since speaking to Ilaria last month, a lot has changed in Italy, like it has everywhere else in the world. So I asked her to send me a quick little video update on how things have changed.
Hi Josh, how are you? Well, since the last time that we talked, I'm still fine, and I hope that you and everybody there is fine as well, because it is the most important thing at the moment. About the situation in Italy, well, I think that the situation is slowly improving also here, but the main important issue, in my opinion, at the moment is our own responsibility, because the government decided to give us the chance to go outside, to see our friends, to see our boyfriend, and they decided also to open more or less all the activities, economic activities. But now I think that is our own responsibility decided how to manage this possibility, because of course the government reopened everything, but decided of course to maintain some important safety measures, like, I don't know, putting the mask when you go in a shop, to maintain the safety distance, and but there are a lot of people who are not respecting this kind of rules, and in particular young people, and this is sad in my opinion. For example, I saw some dramatic pictures about the squares full of young people drinking beer, not respecting the rules, not putting the mask, and I think that is very sad, because we did a lot of sacrifices to improve the situation, and it is very sad to see that somebody is risking to damage all the effort that have been done in these 3 months more or less. And I'm sure that we are gonna work together. Everything will be fine very, very soon. So I give you my biggest hug and a big kiss, and I hope to see you soon here in Italy.